Hello, internet people. Been a little while since I've done one of these, so I thought we might kick it off on a super high note with some fucking car mechanic simulator. I'm gonna hit you with some backstory leading up to this point, because in this game, if you aren't familiar, you repair cars, and then you eventually, when you do certain types of missions, you get maps that give you locations. You go to places and you find fucked up, like, old cool cars, and then you bring them in, you fix them up, you repair them, and then you sell them. But every time I've gone to one of these locations, I haven't had enough money, I haven't had enough Skrilla to buy the cars, and then when you leave, you don't get a chance to go back. It's a bit of a fuck up. So what we've done now, we've got a story mission. Guys brought his car in. Let's have a look at what he says. So he said, bought a brand new Olsen Grand Club. It's a great car, and the ad said the car is great for off-road roading. Off-road roading, it's the same thing. Fuck you, be quiet. But I have an impression that driving an SUV on the sand dunes was not a good idea. Something is scraping, and I noticed a leak. Please do something about it. So he said something is scraping and there's a leak. He brought it in with no fucking bumper on, the fucking lights gone, the fucking left fenders in its chops. Everything that I've taken off is stuff that needs to be repaired. The entire front suspension. Just have a look here. All of the stuff that's missing was completely fucked up. So pull all that off. And what I've done is I've saved you the hassle of having to watch me buy the shit, because, like, Inventory Manager Simulator is no fun to watch. You gotta go, so you look in your inventory and you go, oh, okay, this part's fucked up. We need a brake caliper. Go to the computer. Go to parts. Search for brake caliper. Buy caliper. Do that for every fucking part of this car. I've done that before we started. What I also did, pull the fucking shocks apart, take the fucking wheels off the tires so you get just the rim and the wheel, buy a new rim because these rims are fucked up, put it back together again, then you balance it on the wheel balancer. All this kind of shit you don't want to have to actually watch me do. So now we're at the point, I hope, we can put this guy's car back together, make a little bit of cash, go out to this barn, see what this farmer's got, hopefully fucking buy it this time, roll it into the shop, sort it out, have some cool shit. We can take it, go here, I'll show you, I forget. Click here, take it to abandoned airport to drive around, off-road track, drive around, test track. Just have a fucking jaw with the thing. But first we need money. So now that I've purchased all the parts, we probably in a position where we can just build it, so you guys get to just see the cool stuff. I'm gonna raise it up so we can do the tires and the suspension. There's a whole bunch of engine shit that needs to happen. Or actually, no. Do the body shit first. I had a selection of, because I had to replace a license plate. I picked New Jersey because I know nothing about America, but I'm assuming that Jersey would. Other thing is, you might notice that the camera is small and wide, or not wide and small. And also there's no green screen. Both of those are for the same reason. There's washing in the background behind me, which I don't care about, but Lisa will burn me with cigarettes while I sleep if I show people how dirty washing. So, bodywork. Fender on, got him. Bumper. Okay. Done, son. Headlight, pop that bad boy on. And the Jersey number plate's already on. So now we can check. It is not on. It is Jersey, it isn't Jersey. Whatever. So now we're done with that. Now we gotta do all of this cock. So lift that up because we're suspensioning. A lot of easy stuff. Pop the fucking mufflers on this bad boy. Oh. Please tell me I bought more than one. Yes! Fuck me. This is probably gonna happen more than once. I've tried to be tried to sort everything out before the time, but God knows this is a game that fucks you over and over again. I've paid special attention to bushings, which are... tell you about some car talk stuff, level with you about car things. When you have moving parts in a car, well, I say moving parts, but suspension moving bits like that have joins and things, you generally put bushings in between where they join, just so you don't have metal scraping on metal. Hold up, I just need to see. Oh, it's Liesel. Liesel's at Pottery. You got a YouTube notification. Liesel's at Pottery, which is why I'm taking some time out to fucking car mechanic some cars. Yeah, got what I was saying. Typical. Anyway, so we're gonna hit up the exhaust is done. Now we can go to the suspension stuff, which is gonna be the biggest issue here. Okay, solid axle control arm. Go right on. Oh yes, bushings. Bushings are motherfuckers. Every little piece of like metal that moves. So here we'll put a bushing in. If you take these fucking things out, and you don't make sure to replace anything that's even slightly fucked up, and you put everything back in and it tells you it's missing a bushing, good fucking luck finding the one that's wrong. As you can see, they got conditioned. These are the ones that I've bought fresh. These ones are 88%. Sometimes you have them that are like 61 to 5-ish%. And you're like, well, that's fine. It's not too bad. Put it in, not good enough. You can put 3 bushings in that are all at 61%. One of them will be wrong. So I just don't even fuck around anymore. Buy all your bushings new, and don't worry about having to go back to it all again. Keep synchronized. Bushings, go. Shock absorber, up you on. This is a fairly handy game, I've found, for me, learning about actual car pieces and stuff. I knew next to, well, I say next to, but I knew actual fuck all about cars before this. Just recently purchased a car that makes noises when it accelerates, so now I want to get involved with this kind of business. So the cool thing about this is the parts that you purchase, you sort of bill back for, which is like a normal mechanic way, I guess. So right now I've spent 1,650. I'm already making cash. I guess it's the way that a normal mechanic works. Like if you need a part and he buys a part, then you have to pay for it. I haven't gotten to the point yet where I've purchased, like no one's come in and asked for new brake pads and I put like a fucking turbo in their car. But be an interesting experiment. I actually don't know if you can just pop a turbo on something. I guess you could swap out the engine and shit, so it'll take a turbo and they'll be like, here's your car, faster. Brake pads. Not bad. And done on the right side. Get ahead of myself. Looks good. It looks fine. The view on this game is a little bit iffy. Often zooms you in very close, so you can't really see what you're doing. It puts you like snoot first into car parts. Very frustrating when you're trying to find like that one single bushing. View in. It looks like, because it's a 4-wheel drive SUV kind of thing, it doesn't have the... Normally you've got like caps. The axle, and there's a cap that locks all this nonsense onto it. Not this time. I have this dark feeling in my heart that I've missed a brake disc somewhere. Good. So this guy brought in a fucked up car and he's getting more or less a new car. But he'll pay handsomely for the service. And then we'll use that money to go buy a fucked up car of our own. And work day and night to finance turning it into a decent car. You're already on there. What kind of progress are we making? Fucking decent amount. Beef spring U-bolt. Okay. Fuck me. Beef spring was over there. Okay, so it's gotta be beneath this. What's this? Solid axle, yes. I was saying S because I wanted to set up a solid axle. I knew what I was doing. So reluctant to start saying things like we're making good progress because all it takes is one bushing to have me fucking pull this car apart all over again and start from the beginning. This is actually the first SUV sort of 4x4 thing I've worked on, and it's a fuck of a lot more complicated than a normal thing. But what is this nonsense? There's a normal drive shaft, and then it's got a thing that clips onto stuff. We'll see when we get there, don't you worry. We'll make this a learning opportunity. Bushings. So, game has music. Turn it off. Pretty toilet. That means it's just me talking. Sound of every time you move. I guess it's overalls crinkling or something. It's very irritating when you kind of shuffle into place and it's crackling away. Shit. What's happening? I actually think that the majority of the hard work is just the... Well, I say I think, but it's pretty much like the way it is. The majority of the hard work is finding the shit. Sort of diagnosing the problems, and then... It sucks because it's tricky, but it's rewarding to find all the stuff. Like, you've got to... Especially the story missions where the guy won't say, like, oh, replace this, replace the brake pads, whatever. He'll just say, there's a knocking noise and I noticed a leak. And you gotta kind of work out, like, what the issue could be. So then diagnosing is kind of cool, because you, like, have this knowledge that you've gained from previous tasks, like you work on suspension, and then you realize that when someone says knocking, it might be the bushings, because it's the metal scraping. So that's kind of rewarding, but once you've gotten past that point, next point is like the stocking up of the inventory. Hello, Rob! Welcome to the stream, my dude. I was just explaining that I've skipped the inventory part where you have to buy all this nonsense, which is the not cool part. Yeah, so you just get to see the cool bit. Hopefully we'll manage to have enough money after we're done here to buy a cool car, and then get onto the whole fucking take it apart, see what's wrong, put stuff on it. How are my bushings? Are probably not great. I imagine that they haven't been replaced since the guy bought the car, but I do know what you mean, Rob, because I'm a car guy now. I actually bought a set of bushings off Amazon the other day, because Chris found them at an absolute fucking bargain. So I'm going to get some sick red bushings in my car. It's going to make everything super dank. And I was just mentioning earlier that every single bushing I took out, I just bought a new one, because I don't want to be faced with the hassle of possibly getting like one less bushing and then having to strip the entire car to find it. Probably say something I regret in that I think we're making good progress. There's always going to be something that fucks me, but we might actually get through this pretty quick, and then all of you viewers get to share in the excitement of me going to the barn and seeing if I can afford the car that this old farmer's got there. How is Jim, Rob? Did you lift many weights? I also haven't been on Twitch in ages. It's been a very long time since I streamed, so glad we're starting with high octane stuff. If you can't feel your legs, that's saying something, because your legs are much stronger than mine. It's a very little effort for me to be paraplegic yesterday. Bushings for days. You got the last peanut butter protein bar in the shop. Fucking hell. Don and I were gonna get one yesterday and then we didn't, and now it's too late. We'll never get that sweet peanut butty protein again. Don't you want to save me some? Just a half a bite there? Oh, fuck me, we need an oil pan. That's why his car is leaking, he's got no fucking oil pan, so the oil just literally pours straight through. Amateurs, dude. Oil pan V8. I hope it's this one. I'm trying not to seem like I don't know anything in front of one of my regular viewers, Rob. So I just bought it. Ha! There we go. Easy biz. Fuck, Rob. We're nearly done with this car, my dude, and then we can go buy other cool cars. Is it just the wheels we gotta put on? Oh, fuck! And the radiator, but that's... fuck it, that's pussy shit, dude. Fine. This is... I think I might have one too few brake discs. See, this game is actually really good. It's like a very zen kind of just chill thing, but also I've legitimately learned things. Like it's like I make jokes about like knowing car things now, but the fact that I started with zero knowledge means that it's very easy for me to add knowledge. You have the worst GPU. Didn't you just sell a mining rig with 6 really good GPUs? Well, why don't you use some of that cryptocurrency internet monies to buy yourself a graphics card? The lock nut on the tire. This doesn't have a lock nut. It's got the axle going straight through to the drive bolt, which I've already connected. So the tires just go straight on here. I guess they live in a world where you don't have to put caps over your hubcaps because no one steals rims in America. Dude, you joke. There's a guy who's down the road from me that I drove past their house on the way into work, and he's actually got his car. I don't know if it was him or like hooligans, but the two. So he's parked against the curb, and his inner like wheels against the curb are fine, but the outer wheels are like propped up on bricks, and someone's just stolen his fucking tires, Shum. Did you see it? Dude, fucking sucks, and it's been that way for like 3 or 4 days now. Shame. For shame. Yeah, that must be cuck. Like, I can't even imagine. And it's also because I just bought, like, new rims for the car. I can't even imagine coming out and having 2 of them gone. I would be so fucking angry. Like, that's one of those things that just makes you question, like, why do things like this have to happen? It's just completely uncalled for. Rob, you done, mate? You got a missing wheel. There's fucking extra cheeky poos on that all his rims replaced. I do have lock nuts here. So now you get to watch what it's like to have to replace a rim in this game. Because I've put all his fucking tires back on. Oh, back one's on. Yeah, all good. Now I've lost track of which one I didn't take off. I think it's this one. I was saying this about... Hello, are you new? I am actually. I've only been playing it for a little bit. I haven't even been able to purchase my own car just yet. I'm still doing jobs for everyone else. But I'm hoping that with the money I've got, I'm going to be able to buy something from the barn location. This rim looks a little bit dirty. Let's check that out. Everything else is clean. I'm so certain I swapped this rim out. This is the issue I have with bushings. Like, you get one wrong, and then you take the whole car apart to find out what you did. 89, 89. Oh, no, 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 no. No, friend. Is that it? I just want to inspect it. Okay, I guess we're taking all the tires off. Oh, these are perfect. There's no way that's the issue. I refuse to believe. It's the tire? It can't be. That's fine. It's fine. Sigma dude, maybe you can help me. I've got because I'm just assuming you know stuff about this game. I've replaced 2 tires. Well, two wheels with the rims and tires. And now I've got one of my tasks is to replace just a single rim modern classic 06. And both of my setups have 88% rim, 88% tire. What do, friend? How do I figure out which one of these I need to replace? Or if I only need to replace one, can I just replace whichever one? Because this seems like these are identical. You pull the other ones off. Maybe I'm being stupid. Maybe one of the tires is actually fucked up. So we just need to figure out one more tire and then we're done with this thing. We can make money, go to the barn, buy cool old Mustang. Rob, I don't suppose you have any advice on the AI cause nuclear war, destroy humanity. That's a very clickbaity headline that I'll check out maybe sometime later. Okay, AI causes nuclear war. Yes. Yes, it could. I don't know, could it? Probably. Because you know what, an AI is basically just a program that someone's written. There's always some little bug that you hope no one picks up on, and then when they do, it's too late. No. I'm flummoxed. I don't know what's happening anymore, Rob. Let me walk you through my logic. Trim is 100%, this trim is 100%. These two are both 88%, and I only need to replace one more. Because I've taken them all off now. When all 4 of them were on, it said I had to replace one of the rims. But the 2 rims that I took off were the exact same damage level. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop on the perfectly fine ones, and then I'm going to replace one of the fucked up ones. And if that's not it, I'll just replace the other one. And pull the guy for both. It's not my fault. Also not his fault. Sometimes the world is unfair. You get billed for rims which are perfectly fine. The steel industry wants their cut. So check it out. This is how we can dissect it, Rob. Robert! I don't know what to believe anymore, actually. All I've done is rearrange these tires. So that one's not good. replace both of these? They're on 88%. Wasteful. And done as much as I could to minimize this amount of like back and forth before I started the stream. Bought all the parts, took the fucking tires apart, took the fucking springs apart, and here we are. Here we sit. Both rims are fucked. So I guess we're buying 2 more sets of rims and peeling more fucking tires off rims. Rims are at 88%. Not good enough. What I'm going to do is try to repair them first. Maybe we can save a bit of scritter that way. But other chances that you fuck it up and break them. Oh, it's because I gotta peel them. Oh. So every time you gotta take tires off rims, you gotta do this. Now you literally just wait. Kick back, have some cookie kuna. Nope. Very much like real life, where I'm doing this to make money to get a cool car and then throw my life away fixing other people's cars to finance the parts for my cool car. So let's buy rims. I know we're gonna fix them. Street smarts. Oh, I'm gonna make money selling these. Fuck. And he's gonna have to pay for the parts. So 6, 20-inch. None of that. Cock triggered, Rob. I'm paying fucking $1,000 for 2 rims. To replace rims, there's nothing wrong with. So this mongoloid can take his car out and fuck it up in the sand again. If it's the tires, if I have to take this all apart again to get the tires, I'm gonna be super sad, boys. Oh, so now we've put a wheel under it. I'm gonna just set this up. 602 is what he's working with. Look at these perfectly fine tires, whatever. Pop that on. Now you gotta take each one over here and have it balanced. There's no way to look. The funny thing is that this is like super minimal compared to the kind of effort that it usually takes. Like, you miss me having to strip it, diagnose it, fucking buy the shit. The first time that Chris was sitting here watching me play and I had like oak bushing that was out of place. Fuck. But I feel like the frustration is part of the experience. It's not real until you fucking reeing all over the shop. Please, can we just be done here? I'm already making money off this thing, so it's fine. Is that the right one? Let's not fuck around. 100%. Rims don't get much more. Perfect. Okay. It's all coming up green. Now, Digger, if you're still watching, bet you assumed I was the kind of chump that would forget to pop in new oil after I pulled the oil pan off. Not today, chum. Fuck. And get myself out of camera. Get some like clean oil in there for this boy. I'm not even checking. I think that what I would do is stop pouring, pick the oil meter. That ain't me. Watch it start overflowing. Good to go. Yeah, Boyki, get you. Oh my fuck! I'm about to make a lot of money. We're definitely gonna have enough cash to go to this barn and buy a fucking car. I just hope the car that he has is good. Because every time I've gone there, I didn't have the money to afford it. I hope that when I go there now, flashing cash all over the place. He's not like, here's Polo Vivo. Enjoy. 1.4. Not even comfort line. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, cool. And we got a case. See what's in here. It's the stupidest thing when you get cases and they have like a fan belt. This is a... So that engine head is pretty cool. Gearbox is pretty cool. But I also found out there's free DLC that I downloaded which adds... So these two things didn't used to be there. So it's cool because now you get like all these weird little extra custom rad things. More importantly, you get all this shit. How cool is this? Add to your engine power, so like that fuel pump increases your turbo efficiency by 1.5%. Oh, no, it's a turbo symbol, but I think they just mean engine efficiency. Pretty much, probably. Oh my fuck, you get a turbo. Oh. Rob, this is gonna be cool. I just need to buy this car. Really hope it works out. Haven't leveled up yet, so it's fine. Gotta use the map. Okay, Rob, hype in chat. Fingers crossed. Hope we get a fucking cool car. Energy spam and hype in chat. Going to the barn. $100. Sure, I'm made of cash at this. This looks pretty cool. It also looks very expensive. We need this to cost... I'm gonna be so sad because I really thought that the first time I stream this game I'd be able to buy a cool car. I don't think we're gonna be able to afford it. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's okay. I'm only gonna be left with like 6k, but that's 100% okay with me. Factory horsepower, 361 fucking horses under the hood. Rob, are you looking at this? 631 Newton meters at the wheel, dude. Ah. I don't even care if everything is fucked. Yes. Let's see if... I doubt it's gonna start, but let's have a look quick. It's turning over. Means the battery's not dated, maybe spark plugs. Oh yes! Rob. Okay, let's see what other stuff we can find lying around first. We're gonna buy the car. We're gonna buy the car though, which is amazing. No, fuck this. I'm gonna replace everything anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about finding secondhand stuff. Place it in the garage. I think we probably want to put it in car parking. Oh, let's put it in the garage and see what we're dealing with. And then we'll move it to parking. Once we're there, we can move it around and see what kind of stuff we're dealing with. I'm gonna replace fucking everything, dude. Poof, jazz. I don't want any of your nonsense. Yeah, I'm not buying anything. It's fucking cool, Rob. I'm amped. There's stuff to do now. Woo! Oh, it's the right color and everything. The thing is that now I don't even have to worry about like, oh, the suspension's gonna come out, that's gonna come out. Everything is coming out. Put some new rims on. How cool, dude! I'm fucking excited. I need to get some headlights. It's gonna be fucking sick. Got side mirrors. Yes. The bodywork's actually not too terrible. There's like light. Let's fucking see if we can. Maybe we can repair some of the stuff. Although I think you need to level up a bit before you can repair bodywork things. But let's have a gander. No. Okay, so not yet. We'll just have to buy these parts. That's fine. So let's pop it on. So maybe we can replace the rims, because then we need to put the wheels on before we can wheel it out into the parking lot to get actual work in. Let's just have a look at the. Get this onto the lift. See what kind of rims we're dealing with. I'm so excited. This is honestly, of all the cars I've gone to look at so far, this is probably the coolest one I've found, and it's so rad that this is one that I can afford. So we have Echo. Split this off because I don't think that makes 10-inch reef. Let's just pull it off. I'm convinced I'm not reading this right. Can't be 10 inches, that's fucking tiny. "15-inch, okay, cool. So let's go have a look at sick rims we can put on this guy. I'm gonna need your help here, Rob. Oh, no, but why is that so cheap? There's a chance we can only put retro shit on this retro thing. So I'm kind of into that. Gotta go peep. I'm gonna leave this up for you to have a look at, Rob. I'll be right back. It's been such a long time since I used Twitch, I don't know if my break thing. That's fine, that'll do. I'll be right back, have a look. Hey boys! Legs don't work. Okay. So I kind of like the big chunky rims. I want it to be a different color. I think I'm liking these. One of these two. Let's go with these guys. These guys. Yes. Third row. You like these dudes? Oh, those look pretty cool. Why is it so cheap though? Cool. These are cool as well, but they're too simple. They look like Mazda tires. And that just looks like, I don't know. I think you can. I don't have the paint shop, so I can't paint them. Can't paint them anyway. Oh wait. What about these, Rob? Suddenly fallen in love with these ones. Because I really want the black tires, I think. Or the black rims. Yes. Now I don't know if I want... Yeah, let's do these. Okay, we're 15 inch. Let me just check... make sure we're not fucking around. Yeah, 15 inch. I think I'm pretty much getting the same tires. Slightly different. 15 inch ET0. It's gonna cost us some cash, but it's fine. So let's pull the tires off all of these guys, place them, and sell whatever we got. Just so we can wheel the car out of the shop, some more cars in, make some money. At some point, I've probably got to put together like a shopping list of things that I need to put on. Just the tire. Like, it's so cool because I already know it's gonna be the most insane mission to replace all of this stuff. It's gonna be so rewarding. So what I might do, because I've now decided to become a professional full-time car mechanic simulator streamer, is to... When I'm just sort of playing during the week, I'll just make money, cash, dollar. And then when I've got all that cash, I'll start buying cool things, popping them on the car. So just imagine for a second, because this is the reality. Everything in there is like fucking silver with red caps and shit on. It's kind of fucking scrub. All the tuning parts. I just need to make sure that I have enough money to actually be able to do work. Because some of the missions, like if I fuck up too hard, I might not actually be able to afford to buy the parts to like fix people's cars. Can I not? Oh, thank God. I saw 25 inch and I thought I'd bought 4 of the wrong sized fucking rims. Okay. So these tires are garbage, but I'm just gonna put them on so we can wheel the car out of the shop. They still have to be replaced. Yeah, I'm gonna... all the slog work of making cash, I'm gonna do probably off stream. I'll do some of it on stream, just because it's fun to see how frustrating it can get sometimes. I might do, what's the time now? I'll probably have time for a couple quick fixes like oil changes and shit. And just make some cash. But I'm very excited to see what this car looks like with these fucking sick ass. Oh, I should have been balancing these things. No, I shouldn't, because I'm gonna put better wheels in them, so there's no point in doing that now. You must be joking. You can't only take those tires, surely. Oh, no. Panic station? $15 inch? Can you only put those tires on? That would be fucking stupid. Maybe I do. Maybe I do have to balance them, Rob. Good point. Good point. Maybe I do. You're actually probably right. If not, I'm gonna go full fucking Fingers crossed, because otherwise I've spent half of all the money I had left to buy wheels that I can't use. Oh, Rob! Yes! Looks fucking cool, dude. Oh. Thank you, Rob. You keep me grounded. Okay, so after we get the wheels on, move this guy into the parking lot, take on some jobs. I'm so excited for some of the this it's just this game, dude. And there's so much like at stake with everything. It seems like such a chill game, but so many times where I'm like teetering on the edge of like just starting a fire in my own home. Like it's difficult to explain the amount of effort that goes into getting the amount of money that it takes to actually buy your own car. And this was, at 20k, it was actually really fucking expensive. But it's so fucking cool. And now I'm back to having less money than I started the game with. So we gotta hope that it all works out. I haven't really had a look at the engine. I wonder if this is V8, because if it is, I got a pretty dank gearbox for it. Have a look. V8. I don't think that's what I got. It's the exact gearbox that I have. Rob. Let's get that on there so long. Lest we forget. This game shouldn't be as hype as it is. Okay, so oh, the fucking oil pan's gone as well. I want this off. We need the drive shaft off. Get it, Rob. Fucking get it. It's so good. Drive shaft over there as well. Don't really worry. I've got a copy, yeah. Don't worry about, I was gonna say, don't worry about the fucking DLC, because it's a cash grab. It's a nonsensical nonsense. Oh, watch me pop the fucking sickest gearbox on this thing. It's gonna come off when I put the engine on, but that's fine. Yes, this thing's fucked up. Replacing pieces at a time. Quality. The quality of this thing. Get behind on the starter motor real quick, but I'm trying to save cash. Like, now I'm thinking spark plugs are cheap, but... Yeah, boy, welcome Don! You see this fucking sick car I managed to pull off from a fucking barn, dude? Just fucking pop it off! So, here's my thing. Move it to the garage entrance. I think that we probably could get it to just turn over. Because right now... it starts, but it doesn't actually kick, so from here we can check battery, check spark plugs, see what we're dealing with. Does this thing have an OBD scanner? Obviously not. Air conditioning again. 19%. Okay, maybe just the battery will sort it out. Unlikely. But let's have a look. $170. We're all in. I think spark plugs are cheap. Oh no, we got wires. Push take apart. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna roll it into the garage and make some money. Yeah, let's check the oil. Actually, not wrong. I don't think oil would stop it from starting, but I don't know shit about cars, so unlikely there'll be any real amount of. Yep. Here's the oil cap. Shit. Okay, alright, fair enough. Get you to the left. So, what? Where's the oil tray that you need, friend? Maybe I don't have it? 8 oil tray. Oh, oil pan. I think this is the one. Find out. me, right? There's a rod cap missing as well. That's what we need. That's what we need before we put the oil tray on. Maybe that's also why it's not starting. I was gonna put this up just for like 1 minute just to quickly look at it. And now I'm like buying rod caps. All of this shit needs to be replaced, but I just wanted to start up real quick. There we go. Ah! HVC, you say? Dad, I wasted that 170 doll hairs. Could be yellow. Fingers crossed, lads, that whole fucking engine. Come on. I'm not very much mistaken, it's also missing the air filter cover. The 8H. Pretty cheap. We're gonna replace it, so it's fine. The whole engine might get fucked around when we start tuning shit. Done here. Okay. Bad boy starts up now. Unlikely, but we've got a bit of work put into it now, so that's cool. This is probably spark mode. But I've got next to fuck all money left, so for now we just gotta move into the garage or the parking area. Okay, so let's take a call, let's take some business, let's make some money. Vehicle cannot be started, car is loud. Timing related, all filters, tapping sounds, loud when accelerating. So this is good because we'll make money off it, but it's also bad because we've got fuck all money to start with. Let me start with something cheap. Suspension is not cheap. Car does not start, not cheap. Fuck me, I think I may have fucked myself. Okay, let's hope it's just basic stuff. What's the issue? Steer. Oh fuck me. Steering rack's like $800 fucking dollars alone. We can sell a bunch of stuff we don't need though. Got different cases. I don't need a transfer case for a 4x4 because fuck 4x4s. Maybe we can sell these old rims. Oh, handy. These old rims we pulled off the Stingray go for quite a bit of cash. What? I got fucking lucky with this thing. Okay. We don't need that, so yes. Okay, cool. Also, the fucking tires, that's good. Paid me to replace these. This is just cash in hand. We've already got some outer, we got a outer tie rod. Oh, this might not be so bad. chong. Tie rods in its post. Okay, so we need to get the wheels off out of this suspension. Auto one off. The lads. Oh no. Get me at that suspension. What? Oh no! Yeah, that's fucked. That's fucked, mate. You're gonna need a new one. Go on the other side. Oh, that's okay. Put it in a... Oh, there's fucking rear issues as well. Yeah. It's just steering rack, inner tie rod, and an inner tie rod. Tie rod, yeah, the two little ones were fucked next to the steering racks. Way above front, okay, that's fine. We have an outer tie rod, we need two inner tie rods. All these. From Bandit. Tie. Oh, it's only Andrew that makes them. Steering rack is what's gonna fuck us from voice price. Luckily we get discounts because we have one. Maybe I can fix the 74% one and spend no money on that. That'd be great. Fuck. I want to keep the one because as I level up I might be able to fix it later. Outer tie rod sorted. Fucked. Sway bar front end. Okay. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. You have to just keep going in your inventory. It was called that. Maybe people who know cars will just be like, oh, I need this, this, whatever. But that ain't me. Sway bar rear end link. Sway bar rear end link. Might clear the whole thing. That's not how things work. Fuck you. I think we're actually good to go. Yeah, no, I think this is sorted. This is pretty easy money. Suspension can be a huge fucking thing with shit that, like if you have to deal with cross sections or anything that involves pushing, this is just the worst time ever. So we got lucky. I don't think we make a lot of money off this, but I just needed to get an easy one in that involved too much cash. I know the I should get a tire. No tire. Down in the tires. Got him. Not making a lot of cash. Slow climb back, but it's all worth it for. This is the baby goal we're working towards. Already got some nice rims on, tires are garbage. Got a sick fucking gearbox in. Brand new oil pan. Brand new rod cap. 1x rod cap. But this is why we're making money. We don't need to worry about buying things. What's cool is that now, when I get new maps, I can just save them. Because I'm not going to be putting money into anything except getting this thing. Unit parts and shit. So that's fucking cool. So now I'm just gonna take jobs, make some money. Next time I stream, hopefully I'll have enough money to put sick engines, sick fucking, I don't know, blowers aside, because you can get the fucking exhausts. I'm so excited. It's gonna be fucking cool. Yes, thanks for stopping in. This is possibly all I'll be fucking streaming from now on. So I hope you enjoyed, and might stream again on Thursday. Good evening.